listen to me. You think it's hard. Good. That means you're on the right path. That means what you're chasing actually matters. Because if it were easy, everybody would have it. If it were simple, it wouldn't be special. The fact that it's hard, that's the proof you're pushing for something real, something valuable, something worth every ounce of effort inside you. You've got to stop looking for easy. Easy never built anybody strong. Easy never built champions. Easy never built greatness. The truth is, if it's hard, that's your sign to keep going, not to quit. Because the struggle, the grind, the pain, it's all part of the process that's shaping you into the person capable of holding the success you're asking for. You see, everyone wants the reward, but few are willing to endure the requirements. Everybody wants to win, but nobody wants to hurt. Everybody wants to shine, but nobody wants to sweat. That's why there's so much mediocrity and so little mastery, because most people stop when it gets tough, but not you, not now, not anymore. When you say, it's hard, what you're really saying is, I'm getting closer, because the hardest part always comes right before the breakthrough. You've got to understand pressure is what produces diamonds. Fire is what refines gold. So when life feels heavy, when the obstacles pile up, when you feel like you can't breathe, that's when you're being refined for greatness. Stop crying about the weight you're carrying. That weight is building your muscle. It's building your mental toughness. It's teaching you how to handle the pressure that success brings. Because the higher you go, the heavier it gets. So if you can't handle hard right now, how will you handle success later? Every time you push through, every time you endure what others avoid, you separate yourself from the crowd. You're proving to yourself that you're different. You're proving that you can outlast the pain, outwork the doubt, outshine the excuses. You're showing life that you mean business. Don't run from hard. Run toward it. Embrace it. Because on the other side of hard is the version of you that you've been dreaming of. The disciplined you, the focused you, the powerful you. That version doesn't come easy. It's earned in the struggle. It's born in the grind. And I get it. It hurts. It's exhausting. Some days you wake up and wonder if it's even worth it. You look around and think, man, maybe this isn't for me. But that voice of doubt is lying to you. It's trying to rob you of your destiny. You've got to silence it with effort. You've got to remind yourself, if it's hard, that means it matters. The struggle you're facing today is building the strength you'll need tomorrow. Every drop of sweat, every moment of pain, every time you want to quit, but keep going. That's the foundation of your greatness. That's the story you'll tell one day. You can't skip the hard parts and expect to succeed. The grind is not punishment, it's preparation. Life's not testing you to break you. It's testing you to see how bad you want it. You say you want success, then prove it when it's hard. You say you want to be great, then show it when nobody's watching, when it hurts, when it seems impossible. Because the truth is, nothing that comes easy lasts. But everything that comes through struggle, everything that's earned through pain, stays with you forever. The journey makes you appreciate the victory. The sacrifice makes the success sacred. So yeah, it's hard. Good. Let it be hard. That's how you know it's worth it. Because anything that doesn't challenge you can't change you. And anything that doesn't stretch you can't strengthen you. Keep grinding. Keep pushing. Keep fighting. Because one day, all this pain will make sense. One day, you'll look back and realize that the moments you wanted to quit were the moments that built your greatness. So when it gets hard, smile. When it burns, breathe. When it hurts, push harder. Because that's how winners are made. And if it's hard, good. That means it's worth it. You think it's hard? Good. That means you're in the right place. That means you're chasing something real. Because if it's easy, it's not worth your time. Easy doesn't build champions. Easy doesn't change lives. Easy doesn't grow you. The moment you start feeling the weight, the resistance, the pressure, that's your signal that you're becoming stronger, tougher, sharper. You're not supposed to glide your way to greatness. You're supposed to grind your way there. Every person you admire, every champion you've ever looked up to, They all went through something hard. They all had to push past limits, break through pain, and endure what most people would run from. Because that's what it takes. The world doesn't hand out greatness. You've got to fight for it. You've got to sweat for it. You've got to sacrifice for it. When it hurts, when it feels impossible, that's not a sign to stop. That's a sign you're growing. You've got to reprogram the way you see difficulty. You've got to start saying, if it's hard, that means I'm leveling up. If it's painful, that means progress is happening. If it's uncomfortable, that means I'm getting stronger. Because pressure is the proof of progress. Growth never feels good in the moment, but it always produces greatness later. You can't keep wishing for success and running from the process that builds it. You can't keep asking for strength and then complain when life gives you situations that require it. You can't say you want to win and then stop the moment it gets difficult. That's not how winners think. Winners understand that the hard parts are what make the victory worth it. If there's no struggle, there's no story. If there's no grind, there's no glory. You've got to get comfortable being uncomfortable. Because the moment you start to think, this is too hard, that's when most people quit. But not you. You're different. You're built for this. You've got to push through the pain, not escape it. You've got to learn to smile when it hurts, because that pain is temporary, but what it produces is permanent. The strength, the character, the confidence you get from enduring, that stays with you forever. Stop waiting for it to get easier. It's not supposed to. You're supposed to get stronger. Life's not going to lighten the load. You've got to build the muscle to carry it. You've got to grow into the person who can handle what you're asking for. Every test, every challenge, every obstacle, it's not there to stop you. It's there to prepare you. The journey is training you for the weight of your destiny. When you start to struggle, don't ask, why me? Ask, what is this teaching me? Don't run from the lessons hidden in the hardship. The pain is not punishment, it's instruction. Every time you face resistance, it's life saying, you're getting closer. The climb is steep because the view is worth it. The road is rough because the destination is valuable. You can't have a meaningful reward without a meaningful fight. And I get it. Some days you're tired. Some days you question if you can even do it. You look around and wonder why it feels like it's taking forever. You see other people succeeding and you start to doubt yourself. But understand this, the reason it's hard for you is because your vision is big. The greater the goal, the greater the grind. You're not behind, you're being built. You're not stuck, you're being stretched. You've got to learn to thank the struggle, because the same pain that's making you cry now will be the reason you smile later. The same challenge that's testing your limits is the one creating your legacy. Nothing that matters comes without sacrifice. Nothing worth keeping comes without cost. So stop looking for shortcuts. Stop wishing it was easy. Stop running from the hard days. The hard days are the ones that shape you. The late nights, the early mornings, the failures, the fatigue, all of it is part of your transformation. That's where discipline is born. That's where character is built. That's where greatness grows. When you feel like quitting, remember why you started. Remember that you didn't come this far just to come this far. You didn't fight through all those setbacks just to give up when it gets tough. You've got more in you. You've got more strength, more grit, more potential than you know. But you'll only find it when you're tested. So, yeah, it's hard. Good. Let it be hard. That's how you know you're on the right path. That's how you know you're chasing something that matters. Don't pray for the struggle to end. Pray for the strength to endure it. Because once you come out the other side, you won't just be proud of what you achieved, you'll be proud of who you became. So keep going. Keep grinding. Keep pushing. When it gets hard, say to yourself, good, because that's how you know it's worth it. And when you finally make it, you'll realize the struggle wasn't your enemy. It was your greatest teacher. You say it's hard. Good. That's exactly how it's supposed to feel. You think greatness is supposed to come easy. You think success is supposed to show up without resistance. No, it's hard because it's valuable. It's hard because it's shaping you. It's hard because it's building something inside you that comfort never could. You don't grow from easy. You grow from effort. You grow from pushing past pain, from doing what others won't do. If it's hard, that means you're doing something right. It means you're stretching. It means you're moving beyond the limits that used to control you. You've got to understand that the grind is not punishment. It's preparation. Every struggle, every sleepless night, every time you feel like quitting, you're actually becoming stronger. You're learning what it takes to keep going when most people stop. You're learning to fight through fatigue, through doubt, through fear. That's how you build mental toughness. That's how you earn the right to win. You can't expect a life of meaning without a life of challenge. The two go hand in hand. If you want something that lasts, it's going to test you. It's going to require something from you. You can't pray for strength and then expect an easy path. You can't ask for greatness and then complain when it demands more than you thought you had. The pressure is proof of purpose. The struggle is the evidence that you're chasing something real. Stop wishing for it to get easier. Wish to get stronger. Because the truth is, life doesn't get lighter. You get better at carrying the weight. Every season of difficulty is building your capacity. It's teaching you how to endure, how to adapt, how to rise. You're not being punished. You're being prepared. You're not being broken. You're being built. You think it's hard. Good. That means you're not wasting your life doing something meaningless. That means you're chasing something that matters. If it was easy, you wouldn't care about it this much. If it was easy, it wouldn't test your heart, your mind, your soul. You'd take it for granted. But because it's hard, because it costs you something, because it demands everything, that's why it's worth it. You've got to stop running from the process. You've got to stop complaining when it hurts. Every rep in the gym burns before it builds. Every discipline you practice feels uncomfortable before it becomes natural. Every victory demands a fight before it celebrates success. The pain you feel today is the strength you'll stand on tomorrow. So when it gets hard, don't fold, don't panic, don't quit. Lean into it. Tell yourself, this is the part that's making me strong. Tell yourself, this is where most people stop, but not me. Because when you learn to push through when it hurts, you start unlocking a version of yourself that you've never met before. You start realizing that you're capable of far more than you thought. Every great story you've ever heard came from someone who didn't give up when it got hard. Every champion you admire had moments where they wanted to quit, but they didn't. They pushed through the exhaustion, the frustration, the fear. And that's why their names are remembered. That's why their legacy lasts. You've got to get comfortable doing the uncomfortable. Growth doesn't come from doing what you already know. It comes from doing what scares you, what challenges you, what stretches you to your limits. The struggle is not a wall meant to stop you. It's a door meant to test if you're serious enough to walk through it. When it hurts, when it burns, when it feels like you can't take another step, that's the exact moment where growth happens. That's when you're rewiring your mindset. That's when you're teaching yourself discipline, patience, and resilience. That's when you're turning pain into power. You might not see the results right now, but every ounce of effort is adding up. Every day you choose to keep going, you're building something inside that can't be measured yet. One day, you'll look back and realize that all those hard days were actually blessings in disguise. They were the days that taught you how to win, how to endure, how to believe in yourself when no one else did. So stop seeing hard as a reason to stop. See it as a reason to rise. See it as a sign that you're on the right path. The hard road is the one that leads to transformation. The easy road leads nowhere. You're not here to take shortcuts. You're here to earn every inch of progress, every ounce of success, every drop of victory. So when it feels hard, smile. When it feels heavy, push harder. When it feels impossible, remind yourself, this is what it means to be alive. This is what it takes to be great, because easy never made anyone legendary. And when it's all said and done, you won't remember how tired you were, how much it hurt, or how many times you fell. You'll only remember that you kept going when it was hard, and that's what made it worth it. You think it's hard. Good. That means you're chasing something worth your time. That means you're stretching yourself beyond what's comfortable. Nobody grows in comfort. Nobody becomes great by staying safe. The moment you feel pressure, the moment you feel pain, the moment you want to quit, that's where growth begins. Hard doesn't mean stop. Hard means go deeper. Because if it's not hard, it's not changing you. People say they want success. They say they want greatness. But the truth is, they don't want what comes with it. They want the reward without the responsibility. They want the glory without the grind. They want the outcome without the process. But life doesn't work that way. The harder it gets, the more valuable it becomes. The things that come easy don't last, and the things that last don't come easy. So if you're facing something that's testing you, good, it means you're working towards something that matters. You've got to stop thinking that hard means impossible. Hard just means it's going to require all of you. It means it's going to take sacrifice, discipline, and patience. It means it's going to hurt sometimes. It means you'll have to do things you don't feel like doing. But that's where the real power is. Because every time you show up when it's hard, you're proving that you have control over your emotions, your excuses, and your limits. You're proving that you're built different. You can't pray for greatness and expect comfort. You can't ask for strength and avoid struggle. Strength is forged in resistance. Diamonds are made under pressure. Champions are born in chaos. If life is testing you right now, if it's pushing you to your limits, that's not punishment. That's preparation. You're being trained for the level you've been asking for. You can't get to the next level being the same person you were yesterday. You've got to go through the fire to become refined. And yes, it's going to hurt. Growth always does. You're going to have days where you doubt yourself, where you question if it's even worth it. You'll have nights when you feel like you're doing everything right and still not seeing results. But that's where faith comes in. That's where heart comes in. The process will always test you before it blesses you. The struggle will always come before the success. That's the price of progress. You've got to learn to appreciate the grind because it's not breaking you, it's building you. Every challenge you face is developing a skill, a mindset, a resilience that you'll need for the next stage of your journey. The hard moments are your training ground. Every tear, every failure, every setback, it's all preparing you for the victory that's coming. Stop looking at the pain as punishment. Start seeing it as purpose. That pressure you feel, it's shaping you. That exhaustion you feel, it's teaching you endurance. That frustration you feel, it's refining your focus. Nothing is wasted. Everything you're going through is contributing to your greatness. When you feel like giving up, remind yourself why you started. Remember that the road to success is supposed to be tough. If it was easy, everyone would walk it. But you're not everyone. You're different. You've got dreams that scare you, goals that challenge you, and a vision that demands more from you. And that's why it feels heavy. That's why it feels hard. Because it's supposed to. Most people quit when it gets hard because they can't see the reward on the other side, but not you. You've got to learn to trust the process even when you don't see progress. You've got to keep moving even when you're tired. You've got to believe that every ounce of effort is adding up, even if the results haven't shown yet. Success doesn't show up all at once. It's built one painful, exhausting, relentless day at a time. You've got to fall in love with the journey because the journey is what makes the destination worth it. You've got to stop running from resistance and start running toward it. Every obstacle you face is an opportunity to grow stronger. Every failure you experience is feedback pushing you closer to mastery. The harder the battle, the sweeter the victory. So when it gets hard, don't shrink, stand taller. When it burns, don't stop, push harder. When you're tired, don't rest in defeat, rest in purpose. Because the pain of discipline will always be better than the pain of regret. One day, you'll look back and thank yourself for not quitting when it hurt the most. You think it's hard? Good. That's your proof that you're moving in the right direction. That's your sign that you're alive, that you're growing, that you're transforming. Let it be hard. Let it test you. Because on the other side of hard is everything you've ever dreamed of. The question is, can you keep going long enough to get there? If you can, you'll realize the struggle was never against the world. It was against the version of you that didn't believe you could make it. And when you beat that version, when you endure the hard parts, that's when you win for real. You think it's hard. Good, that's the first sign you're chasing something real. Nothing meaningful in life comes easy. If it's hard, that means you're pushing beyond the limits that have held you back. It means you're breaking through comfort zones that used to control you. It means you're fighting for something that matters. Hard is not your enemy. It's your evidence that you're alive, growing, and becoming stronger than you were yesterday. Everybody wants the good life, the success, the recognition, the peace, the freedom. But not everybody is willing to do what it takes. Because the moment it gets hard, most people fold. They tap out. They say it's not meant for them. But you, if you're hearing this, it means you've still got fight left in you. You've still got something inside that refuses to quit. And that's what separates the strong from the weak, the winners from the quitters, the committed from the convenient. You see, the path to greatness is not supposed to feel easy. It's not supposed to be smooth. You're going to face rejection, failure, exhaustion, doubt, and disappointment. But that's not failure. That's the process. Every challenge you face is shaping you. Every obstacle is teaching you something new about who you are. Life doesn't throw hard things at you to stop you. It throws them at you to strengthen you. You've got to stop asking for easy. Stop praying for shortcuts. Easy doesn't make you excellent. Shortcuts don't make you sharp. Every ounce of pain, every moment of struggle, every drop of sweat, it's all part of the foundation of your greatness. It's all molding you into the kind of person who can handle what you're asking for. You can't expect to live an extraordinary life while looking for ordinary effort. You think it's hard. Good. That means it's worth it. That means the thing you're fighting for has value. That means what you're building has meaning. The world rewards those who don't give up when it gets tough. You've got to train your mind to see difficulty as a signal to dig deeper, not to slow down. You've got to understand that pain is temporary, but quitting is forever. You might not see the results yet, but they're coming. Every late night, every sacrifice, every no. You said to comfort. It's adding up. You're planting seeds that will grow in time, but you've got to stay consistent even when it hurts. Because discipline is what bridges the gap between dreams and reality. If you can endure the hard seasons, the easy ones will take care of themselves. Sometimes you've got to remind yourself why you started. You didn't begin this journey because it was easy. You started because you wanted more out of life. You wanted to see what you were truly capable of. You wanted to break cycles, build something real, leave something behind. And that mission is worth the hardship. The struggle is the tax you pay for the life you want. Every time you feel like it's too hard, understand this. Your struggle is someone else's inspiration. Your perseverance is proof that it can be done. Somebody is watching you, waiting to see if you'll quit or keep going. And when you push through, you're giving them permission to do the same. Your fight is bigger than you think. You've got to stop saying, "Why is this happening to me?" and start saying, "What is this teaching me?" Life is not working against you. It's working for you. The hard times are carving out your strength. The pain is polishing your purpose. The pressure is preparing you for the platform you've been praying for. You've just got to trust the process. When you feel like giving up, take one more step. When it feels unbearable, breathe and keep moving. You're not supposed to be perfect. You're supposed to be persistent. The hardest battles always come before the biggest breakthroughs. So don't give up when it gets difficult. That's when you're closest to success. Think about it. If it was easy, you wouldn't appreciate it. You wouldn't value the lessons, the growth, or the transformation. The hard days give the good days their meaning. Without struggle, success has no flavor. Without pain, victory has no purpose. The grind is what makes it beautiful. So yes, it's hard. But that's exactly why it's worth it. Keep fighting through the fatigue. Keep pushing through the fear. Keep grinding when nobody's watching, when nobody's cheering, when nobody understands. Because one day, all those long nights, all those sacrifices, all those hard days, they'll be the reason you win. And when you finally get there, when you reach that point where the reward meets the effort, you'll realize the hard parts weren't punishment, they were preparation. You'll realize that every hard moment was life asking, how bad do you want it? And you'll smile because you'll know that the answer was bad enough to endure this, bad enough to earn it. So the next time it feels hard, don't curse it, thank it, because that's how you know it's worth it. That's how you know it's real. That's how you know you're alive, growing and becoming unstoppable. It's hard, yes, but that's what makes it beautiful. And that's what makes it yours. So here you are, standing in the middle of your struggle, thinking it's too hard, thinking maybe it's not meant for you. You're tired, you're drained. You've been fighting so long that you can barely remember what peace feels like. But listen to me, you are exactly where you need to be. This moment, this pressure, this pain, it's not breaking you, it's building you. Every ounce of exhaustion, every bit of frustration, every tear you've shed, it's all molding you into the person who's ready to handle what's coming next. You think it's hard? Good. That's how you know it's real. That's how you know it's worth it. Because if it were easy, everyone would do it. If it were simple, it wouldn't be special. The difficulty is what gives the dream its meaning. The struggle is what gives the victory its flavor. When you finally make it, and you will, you won't just be proud of what you achieved, you'll be proud of what you overcame to get there. You'll look back and realize that the moments you wanted to quit were the very moments that made you unstoppable. You've got to stop running from hard. You've got to stop praying for the storm to pass and start learning how to dance in the rain. Because that's what winners do. They don't wait for conditions to be perfect. They make progress anyway. They don't need motivation. They've got commitment. They don't need it to be easy. They just need a reason to keep going. And your reason, it's right in front of you. It's your family, your purpose, your future, your calling. You're not doing this for nothing. You're doing this for everything. Understand this. Every challenge you're facing is shaping you for your next level. The reason it feels heavy is because you're growing into someone stronger. You're not supposed to have it all figured out. You're supposed to struggle a little, fight a little, question a little, because that's how you build resilience. The hard moments teach you what easy never could. They teach you discipline. They teach you patience. They teach you how to stand tall, even when everything around you is falling apart. You're not losing. You're learning. You're not failing. You're forming. Every setback is setting you up for a comeback. Every delay is developing your determination. You just got to keep walking, keep moving, keep grinding. Don't you dare give up just because it hurts. You've got to remind yourself that pain is temporary, but quitting lasts forever. The pain you feel right now will one day become the strength that carries you through the next battle. You've got to trust the process. Even when you can't see the progress, you've got to keep believing even when it looks like nothing's working. Because the grind doesn't pay you instantly. It pays you eventually. And when it does, when it finally clicks, when you finally break through, it'll all make sense. You'll realize the struggle wasn't a detour. It was the way. The pain wasn't punishment. It was preparation. The hardship wasn't meant to hold you back. It was meant to help you rise. So yeah, it's hard. It's supposed to be. The mountain looks tall because you're built to climb. The road feels long because it's leading somewhere worth going. The pressure feels heavy because it's producing power inside you. You are not weak for struggling. You're strong for staying. You're strong for showing up when it hurts. You're strong for believing when it doesn't make sense. That's what separates you from the rest. And one day, when the storm clears and the dust settles, you'll look around and realize that the hard days were the best days because they showed you who you are. They revealed your strength, your grit, your character. The moments that broke you down were the same moments that built you up. The pain that once made you cry will one day make you proud. So don't run from it. Don't fight it. Embrace it. You're not being tested to see if you'll fail. You're being tested to prove how far you can go. Every breath you take in the middle of the storm is a statement that says, I'm not done yet. Every step you take when it's hard says, I still believe. Every time you get back up, you're declaring, I'm still in the fight. You think it's hard. Good. Let it be hard, because that's how you'll know it's worth it. The pain means progress. The grind means growth. And the struggle means success is on its way. Keep pushing, keep fighting, keep believing, because one day all this will make sense and you'll look back and realize it was never too hard for you. It was just hard enough to make you great.